Guys, say hi. Hello. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Justin. I am an international dating coach and relationship expert. Just got to Berlin, Germany, and the first thing I wanted to see was the Berlin Wall, and you can see it here in the background. I'm actually hanging out with my girlfriend and her friend, and we're just, we're going to be exploring Germany and that kind of thing. Now, for the past couple months, I've been traveling through Europe. It's funny because growing up in Canada, growing up as a young adult in Canada, you actually learn a ton about, World War II. Sorry, man. You learn a ton about World War II and how we're lucky to be in a free country, right? About how much crazy shit goes on in the world, and how you're lucky to have freedom. Now, chances are, if you're watching this video, you have a lot of freedom that you don't. Maybe you don't realize it, but you do. Okay, maybe, I don't know, maybe you live with your parents and you feel like, life's not the greatest. Maybe you feel like there's things holding you back. But can you imagine being fucking born into, imagine this, right? Imagine being born in 1935, and by the time you're 7 years old, 8 years old, you're thrown into a Nazi death camp or a concentration camp, work camp, and you're just forced to be pretty much a slave. Could you imagine being born a black person in the 18th, 19th century and being forced into slavery? Can you fucking imagine things like that? But these days, that it happens in some parts of the world. Unfortunately, it still happens. It doesn't happen too much. Now, I see people constantly complaining, constantly just worried, thinking they don't have freedom. Truth is, you have freedom. I was actually talking to an old friend last night, a guy I used to go clubbing with, and he was talking about, he's like, man, I wish I could do what you do. I wish I could travel. I wish I could do all these cool things. I wish I could go get girls, but I live with my parents. They're making me go back to school. I don't want to go back to university. And I was like, dude, you can do whatever the fuck you want. He's like, no, it's not my choice. And I was like, no, bro, it's your choice. It is your choice. Truth is, just being in 2018, right, at the time of filming this video, it's 2018. Living in this time period, you have a lot of freedom. You have a lot of choice. And you can literally construct and shape whatever kind of life you want. You could do anything you want with your life. Literally, my girlfriend has a scrap art business. She fucking literally makes weird little photo albums and small scrap art. I teach guys how to pick up girls and sleep with people and shit, okay? I teach guys how to go out to the club and pick up girls, and that's my business. That's pretty much my career, and I make YouTube videos where I travel the world, pick up chicks, hook up with girls, and then I film it, and then I teach it to students, to clients, okay? You could do what the fuck you want. The choice is yours because you have the freedom, right? Obviously my heritage is Indian. Luckily, my parents are very open-minded, came to beautiful country of Canada where I was born and raised. And, I grew up in a much more better environment. But, I could have fucking definitely grown up in a worse environment. I'm lucky I have freedom. I could have grown up in an environment where I didn't have this type of freedom. I could have grown up in an environment where I'm more conservative, where I'm forced into an arranged marriage or something. So that being said, I just want to say I am very fucking grateful that I have the freedom to do whatever the fuck I want to do. I can literally go where I want to go, do what I want to do. It's pretty cool, right? And the truth is, most of you can, whether you admit it or not, you can, and there's always a fucking way. That being said, if your life's not going the way you want to right now, change it. Fucking change it, because you do have the choice. You do have the capability to do so. So you gotta actually, what's up? You actually do have to take a step out of your comfort zone and, push yourself a bit. A good example of this is when I was 16, again, my very conservative Indian Catholic mother didn't want me going out to socialize, didn't want me going to parties and stuff. You know what? I just pushed it a little bit more. So, my 9 o'clock curfew became a 10 o'clock curfew, that became 11 o'clock curfew, that became a 1 a.m. curfew, to the point where, from 16 to, 18, I can come home at, 3 a.m., then from 18 to 19, I could just stay out all night, right, and fucking bring girls home. You know what I'm saying? So for the younger audience watching this video right now, there's always a fucking option, right? Now, for the older guys, maybe your lack of freedom is, maybe it's your job, maybe it's your fucking girlfriend or wife or your family or your financial position. There's always a fucking way. There's always a solution. Always. Okay? Now, that being said, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying there's a solution. Okay? So there's a way to escape, that lack of freedom. So if you want to go live a cool life on your own terms, it might mean you have to save up money, quit your job, and then start a business. Okay? Or it might mean you have to break up with your girlfriend or divorce your wife or something, right? But there's always an option. Oftentimes you do have to sacrifice something good to get something great. But there's always an option. Okay, guys? So, I just fell. Just keep that in mind, guys. It's a quick video topic here, but I pretty much just wanted to tell you guys, you're lucky. You're lucky as fuck to be born into a place that has freedom, a time and a place where you can actually be free. You can actually be a free person. You can do whatever the fuck you want. So, whether you want to go run around, fuck chicks, have open relationships, have threesomes, have orgies, have crazy adventures, travel, work on your own business. You can be a fucking foot model. You can do whatever you want, really. There's no rules anymore. Pretty much in this time and age, as long as you're not fucking with other people's shit, murdering people, or stealing, you can pretty much do almost what you want, whatever you want. Okay? So that being said, pick and choose a life that you're fucking happy to live and you're very proud of living, and go live that life with freedom, with happiness. Because I truly believe that's one of the most important parts of being human, is just having freedom to go where you want to go, do what you want to do, and be the person you want to be. So, that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe to us, and we'll see you soon. Guys, say bye. Bye-bye.